want to report on my weight loss journey with the trizepatide injections. I've had 2 injections now. I don't know if I had mentioned that I was prescribed 20 units, and I know that for myself, all medication I can't take a lot of. So I have always cut all medication most of the time way back. So that I did the same for this one too. So my first injection was 10 units, and the second injection that I just had on Friday was 15 units. My total weight loss is 4 pounds, and I have another weigh-in this Friday, and today is Tuesday. So that's where I am at on that. I'm noticing, so the side effects for me is definitely nausea, and that's one of the reasons why I cut it back. Yeah, nausea, some stomach pain when I need to release it all. So it's quite abrupt, but definitely seeing that maybe it's just basically cleaning out everything that should be cleaning out anyways. So with that, I decided to, and I have been eating tons of vegetables, all fresh, and I'll cook them as well, but it definitely is a lot of fiber. So there could be that. So that's the side effects. I think I had a couple headaches, but basically I just kept drinking water until the headache went away. Sometimes I would take ibuprofen to help with some of that pain. But that's kind of some of my past problems that I've had, is a lot of stomach upset. So not unusual for me to have stomach pain going into this. I knew that. However, I can report that after a week and a half on a better diet that is controlled by trizepatide, it has definitely helped with me choosing the right foods and eating less. So I have less stomach upset, and that's another reason why I went for this injections. So that's obviously a very good reason. And all the journals that I've been using, this is the one that I use every day, and this is the one I write my weight in and my calories. So definitely, I noticed that by the end of the 7 days, the hunger comes back. And so my first week, I definitely ate too much. And so when I got my next injection, and that's probably what made my stomach hurt, was when it wanes off, I eat more. And then of course, when the injection comes back, it just makes you just, blow it out. So sorry if that's too awful to hear, but that's what's going on. And that's why I'm making this video, is to report what my journey is. And then I'm just going to go into reading cards, and I like to read about the weight loss journey, our soul's journey, and I'm going to also put in some career cards and some love cards and some oracle cards. So this first deck that I'm reading from is your soul's journey, and I'm just going to choose one. These are lesson cards. It helps you if you are looking to be on a path. And this one that I pulled is failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Fitting, right? Which I find interesting, because it's the reason why I put tarot with this weight loss, is because this is a journey. This is not, the injection is just to help us understand what our eating issue was in the first place. For me anyways, this is my point of view. And so looking at when food choices, were a failure, or a diet that I tried failed. Of course, we all know. We've all been there. And that's why these injections are so nice, because they're actually working, at least for me so far. And I've never lost any weight. In fact, I've been gaining weight. So for me to actually lose any weight at all, that's just awesome. So for failure, let's see what I get. Life on earth is full of experiences. It is it is our human brain that views outcomes as good or bad. The soul simply views them as chances to grow. Learn to see the big picture of life instead of the minute. Failure to accomplish a task is merely the opportunity to evolve, and the negative connotation of the word failure can prevent you from trying again. You must come to the realization that there's no judgment involved with your soul's lessons. Realize that what you view as a failure is just your soul telling you that there is another path. That's pretty nice to know, huh? It's not a failure, you're just on the wrong path. Embrace the maximum. When one door closes, the other one opens. Is it time for you to stop any negative emotional investment you have in the outcome? Revel in the knowing that everything will reveal itself when it's meant to, no matter what. Be true to your dream and creative process. I am going to read two from Moonology. I had that diary I showed you from my first video I made, and I'm going to get more into Moonology, but not in this one because it's going to be in long detail. The author is Yasmin Boland, and she did create two oracle decks, this one and this one. And I'm going to pull a card from each of them. So let's get a card. And this is in regards to our weight loss journey. I plan on being on mine for 6 months. And we will have to decide what I feel about continuing on after the fact. Dark Moon, the past. Let's see what that one is. You're ready to leave something behind. Fear is stopping you from moving forward, but there is nothing to be scared of. Sometimes, or something in the past needs to be released. And speaking of, we just got done with a full moon yesterday, and the full moon was in Cancer, and that is just a big emotional time. And if you're going through a big emotional time while you're trying to go on this journey, that's one of the reasons. And that's why I like Moonology, because it helps you understand the moon cycles, and you're able to make better choices and decisions. Or when it's just very huge emotional time, you'll know how to just like feel the emotion and then just let it go and move through it instead of trying to fight against it. Your dreams about the past are a clue to your situation. And that's kind of true about weight loss. What we thought, what we know, are clues into the direction that we want to take, which is, the path that we're on. You're about to turn the corner at last. Yay! That's the part I'm at. Yay! It's the dark before the dawn. There is nothing to fear. Embrace the power. And then we have another oracle from this deck. So we've got failure, an opportunity to learn. Don't let the past and the fear of what happened from a failure possibly interfere with the direction you're going. You are on the right path. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. That's basically what I just said. Basically, yes. Look at the full picture. Even if you need to take a step back. I'm just going to read a couple of the highlights. Take time out for a mini break or adventure. I got this card earlier today for my own reading that I was doing, and I thought, wow, how awesome would that be just to take a mini break? And I'm sitting here still trying to figure out what that mini break is going to be. Maybe I might go for a drive. the situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown what have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. I thought that was an interesting one because doing something for somebody else in any way, it could be as small as getting someone a cup of coffee. But it's always nice to be thoughtful of another person because karma does have a way of coming back around. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. That one I'll have to take for myself. I have had that problem of saying too much. I rather just, if they want to hear what I have to say, kind of like this video, but I'm just making a video based on this weight loss journey, and you have that freedom to watch or not watch. That gives you the choice. So therefore I'm not interfering with your wanting to hear it. These are some tarot cards that I'm going to pull for the dark moon, my soul's journey, the failure, and looking at the bigger picture when it concerns our weight loss journey. But I think I'm going to add in, here's your general piece, and then I'm going to add on just to give you more for your time for being here. This is my gift back to you. For the dark moon, the past, we have the Queen of Swords, Independence, and the Star. The Queen of Swords is about communication, and the Star is about healing and inspiration. And this is about the dark moon of the past. And as far as our weight loss journey, I have been inspired by looking at more recipes that I can cook to change the direction in what I'm eating. And that has been extremely helpful because I chose fresh vegetables, ways to combine fresh vegetables with sauces that I make from scratch. I don't buy any dressings. And I have a past history of 30 years of cooking, so this is my skill that I'm comfortable with. So that's what I'm using for that. Queen of Swords, she's about finding the truth, always looking for the truth, and that's what I would be focusing on when you're looking to find recipes that work, is be truthful about your diet. Failure. Obsession. We have the Devil for obsession, and things of letting go of what we should not be doing, and Five of Wands, which is chaos. We are in that full moon influence. There is a lot of chaos going on with these big emotions and high emotions being high. So this could be a tough week if you're on your weight loss journey. So be mindful of that. Don't let your failures of how this week goes dictate of what the total outcome is going to look like, because this is just a bleep on the map of time. Let they process the emotion when it's coming through and try to just go through it. Look at the bigger picture. We have the Two of Wands, which is planning, and Three of Pentacles, excitement. So the Wands are about creativity, planning, and the Two is the beginning of a cycle, which is where we're at in this journey. So we're still in the planning stages. I would be flexible with that plan. Make some decisions over here when you're looking at your plan. Just make shifts in it. Be flexible. And the Three of Pentacles, the excitement of losing 1 pound, maybe losing 2 pounds a week, whichever the case might be for you. But for me, it's been very exciting to get this far, and I'm really looking forward to that 10-pound loss mark. That to me is going to be where my excitement lies. Now I'm going to move into some career, money, job, that category. One wants to come out. So in the past, we have heartbreak. So you could have lost your job, been a part of some money loss, could be issues with people on the job that has caused some heartbreak. In the present moment, we have the Page of Swords. We have some new ideas, new ways of communicating, and so in your career, you're looking at new ways to communicate because there seems to have been some kind of loss there. And in the future part of career, we have preparation and planning. It's kind of like the second stage of the Two of Wands. You start with a plan, and now you see your plan is coming into focus. You have your path that we were talking about here with knowing which direction that you're on. You're in the fork of the road deciding which path to take. Well, here you're decided, well, I found my path with this planning that I'm going to be doing. So we're going in the right direction as far as that goes. So even though this might be a chaotic week with weight loss, you are going to be working in a very positive career path coming out of a heartache. Let's see. And then the last one I'm going to read for, and this one is going to be romance. If you're single, even if you are in a relationship and you want to know how it's going. These are very short, top level readings. Because I want this not to be just about tarot reading. I want this to be about a little bit of a highlight overview of this week. It's just a highlight overview of the week that we're in. Kind of helps you like make some plans, do some changing, a little bit of guidance, and that's it. I'm not going to get in anything deep. So let's see what we get for romance. In our past position, we have 8 of Cups. Do I have these upside down? Yes, I do. And I got 4 cards, so I'm going to put them out as presently we have new love coming in. In the future, we have some strength. I'm going to put it like that. I see that you walked away from a relationship. It could be a relationship that you had in your heart for a very long time, that you finally let it go. Part of this moonology, the cycles of the moon is about when it's a full moon, we release things that are no longer working. And in the new moon, we're making goals, inspirations, creative things. We start creative things. It could be starting to write in your journal. It could be a new recipe that you're creating, but you're letting go of one and you're starting another. And that's what this 8 of Cups is about. It is the emotions that you're releasing. Maybe it was the emotions you're releasing from this heartache here as well when you're looking at love. And you definitely have new love coming in. Maybe this is a new love for yourself because you are on this weight loss journey. You are feeling better. You are making the decisions that are best for you. It doesn't necessarily, it is about love. So love can just be all kinds of things. It can be the love of your pet, love of your children, love of your significant other. And the 8 of Pentacles. This is something that you are working towards. So in this week, you have your weight loss, things that you're letting go of, new ideas, new recipes, new ways of doing things. Maybe you're setting these reminders on different devices, calendars. You're having heartbreak that you're releasing from the full moon, and you're letting all that pain go. It could be pain of, like for me, it's my stomach and the pain that it's causing. It's heart, just letting it go, getting rid of it. So that's what, this Eight of Pentacles, it's about. It's about building on new things I'm building now. Physically working with something with my hands. So for me, it was making new food recipes and actually enjoying them. So, and because they're fiber and they're fresh, they're extremely filling. And that makes my calories really low and I'm really full. And if you add an avocado on top of all that fresh vegetables, you're putting on the fat, which makes you very satisfied for a very long time. There's a lot of benefits in the vegetables and the avocado, but that's for another story. If you want to hear, that is, because I'm not here to say things that people don't want to hear. And in the future, we will have the strength to continue on this journey. And this is a major card, so it's going to be a big influence this week, that no matter what comes along on this week, we will have the strength to get through it. And because of that perseverance and pushing through, there will be a celebration with just yourself, taking that mini break. Probably what I'll do with mine is, when I reach that celebration point, I'm going to say, yes, I am going to take that mini break and I'm going to go do something fun. I'm not sure what it is yet. Maybe next week I'll tell you what I actually did. Well, that'll make me accountable, won't it? Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. This is just a snippet of me, my journey, some tarot reading. Hopefully it's given you some inspiration to, enjoy the process. Anyways, if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. I plan on making more videos, and they're going to be more in depth, and some of them are not going to be about my weight loss. There's definitely going to just be all tarot reading. So if you do want a tarot card reading, you can leave me a comment. I will put an email address in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.